Crypto chaos now. The arrest of the former CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried. Boy wonder. Our next guest says the charges against him show the whole setup was a con job. Charlie Gasparino of Fox Business here. Hello to you, sir. Here was the cover of the New York Post. Harry Plotter. Crypto
They're so good.
Yes, they are. CryptoCon SBF embezzled billions for dem donations and real estate begs for bail because he's a depressed vegan, which apparently he said that to the judge.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's going to work. Here's what I would say. If you get indicted by the Southern District of New York, the U.S. Attorney's Southern District, the chances of you getting convicted are about 99.9%. This guy, as I've said on this show, is going to jail. He's going to jail for a long time. Because even his Sergeant Schultz defense, oh, I didn't know this is happening. Remember Sergeant Schultz from Hogan's Heroes? Yeah. I see nothing, I know nothing. Even with that, there's negligence involved here, just by the very fact that he set up this big system without proper controls. Thus, it was bound to fail and bound to lead to fraud and theft. It was bound to do that. He set it up. He's going to jail. I will say this, that I'm not totally surprised they brought the charges now. We've been reporting on Fox Business that they were looking to bring charges before the end of the year. We've got 2 weeks left, I guess, till the end of the year, and they were under pressure to bring charges. But I'm telling you, when the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District brings a case, it's almost done. I know what he's going to say. He's going to say, I didn't mean it. And then they're going to say, well, why didn't you, if you didn't mean it, why didn't you set up risk controls? Well, right. I forgot.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's just
work.
old-fashioned criminal activity.
Yeah, I mean, it really is theft. It's not that much different than Bernie Madoff. He reminds me of Bernie Madoff in a weird way, who I've interviewed. I've interviewed Epstein, Madoff, all the creeps. I have not interviewed him. They all have this like sort of weird disengagement from reality. I mean, Madoff, when I was interviewing him, he was in prison at the time. I was kind of forced into it. My clients demanded.
Actually, Charlie,
and this guy's doing the same thing.
You wrote about Madoff, and you said he committed the fraud because he was trapped into the greed of others.
That's what he's told me. Yeah, I mean, there's this disengagement, and in order to be a sociopath and rip people off, you need not to have some feeling. There has to be something in your brain that keeps you focused on the crime or on the misdeed, and you see it in Madoff. I saw it in Epstein. I interviewed Epstein several times. He was, again, a guy that was totally detached from the reality of what he did. And you see it in this guy saying, oh, I didn't mean this. Oh, I was too busy with FTX to care about the hedge fund that was losing all the money. Oh, I made a mistake here. And every now and then he says, I'm sorry. It really is a bizarre psychological thing, but it's common. I mean, they all have the same sort of mindset.
The other thing is, yesterday we had the inflation number at 7.1% year over year. I mean, that's extremely high, and yet a lot of the framing of this is that we're celebrating. Now, it's good that it's not 7.3%, I get that, but 7.1%, Charlie, is still high. And what do you think will happen today at the Fed?
They still have a long way to go. If their inflation target is 2, it's 7. That reminds me of when I was a kid in the 70s, and that wasn't so great. Inflation was raging at that point. So I think the markets are getting ahead of themselves celebrating here. I think Powell may say something marginally like, oh, we're keeping an eye on it. We may pull back if we have to. But we got a long way to go.
Well, and by the way, the president was asked about it yesterday, when he gets prices under control, inflation, and he said maybe by the end of next year.
Okay, well, there you go. That's a long time. That's a lot of 50 basis point rate increases. And here's one other thing. When the Fed raises rates, bubbles and scams appear out of nowhere. Bernie Madoff was uncovered. He had to turn himself in because we had a financial crisis. It was all about the financial crisis of 2008. Therefore, people are pulling money out of his fund. The same thing's happening with crypto. People are bailing out of crypto because markets are starting to normalize. There's going to be a lot more scams coming up. My bet is the meme stocks that everybody said were so great, all these AMC and GME, there's going to be scams in there because they were being pumped beyond belief over the last 2 years, and they're going to lose a tremendous amount of value.
Wow. More to come.
Yes.
Thank you, Charlie. Nice to see you. Check out the piece today.
Yeah, great piece
in the New York
Post.
Thank you, Charlie.
Great to have you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.